The pitfall of short-term missions takes place on both sides of the pond. In our case, we were in Romania, so we would see some of the pitfalls that would take place overseas. We've also been very aware of some of the pitfalls that take place here in the States. Let me talk to you just first off about pitfalls here in the States. Recently, a statistic was reported that 29% of kids between the age of 13 and 19 have been on short-term mission trips. That means 29% of teenagers have sent out letters, have sought to raise funds, and have devoted themselves to something that's very noble and wonderful and altruistic and caring. But at the end of the day, that significant of a number has taxed people to the point where letters and efforts are coming towards them today, but they're desensitized to even caring or responding. My wife and I still get at least 2 or 3 letters from teenagers asking us to support their short-term mission effort. And at the end of the day, we are so taxed and exhausted by those efforts because they come in such overwhelming waves. And one of the reasons is because kids want to travel and experience a thrill. Another reason is people want to find themselves. They want to go out there and try to find out, is this what I should and want to be doing? Another reason might be that they really care and they want to show that care. Another reason might be they feel guilty. Everybody else is going, I should go. And if it's not about call, if God has not called you, you could clutter and blockade so much of what God is wanting to do. If I, for example, were called into a short-term mission assignment and I wanted to send out letters to raise funds, but all these people have been approached and really bombarded by so many different efforts. So one of the issues with short-term mission is really, let's understand who should be going. Should we be going for a thrill? Should we be going because we feel guilty? Should we be going because we want to do something nice? Or should we be going because we're called? And keep it as simple as that. On the other side, some of the stumbling blocks or some of the pitfalls to short-term mission overseas. It can create an environment where those we are going to serve feel as though all we care about is talking to them. We don't really care about listening. If I go into a short-term setting, or if I entertained or hosted a team that was coming into a short-term assignment, oftentimes that team didn't have time to build the kind of relationships that it takes to really make an impact into someone else's life. Relationships that could be lifelong and transforming. So the tendency is that you come in, you have an assignment, you have a duty or a task, you jump on that and you run with it and you leave. And you kind of lose connection because life takes over as soon as you get home. So one of the realities of short-term mission, if I'm living overseas and you come to visit me and you go home, you've become preoccupied with all the things that take over your life, all your responsibilities and tasks, and all the things that pressure life. I lose contact with you. I begin thinking, does this person really love me and care for me? And I start seeing God through you because you've been the messenger of the gospel to me. So if you're a short-term missionary and you connect to me and then leave and I have no further connection with you, that's a lifelong, devastating impact on those who are connected with.